Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to make a pencil or crochet case, and the body of the pencil case is made up of granny squares. So I'm going to be using these two colors. It is a worsted weight yarn, and so we don't have to put fabric inside on our granny square pencil case. I'm using a very small crochet hook. This is a 4.25, but if you don't have that size, a 4.5 should work just as well. Let's get started. Right, I'm going to start with my pink color, and we're going to make a magic circle, but you can do the chain 3 method if you want to. Then I chained 1. I'm going to make 3 double crochets into my magic circle. And next would be our chain 3, but for this granny square we're just going to chain 1 because we want to keep our granny square nice and tight. So then do another 3 double crochets. Chain 1, another 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and another 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and slip stitch to your first stitch and pull that tail tight. Now I'm going to take my blue color and chain 1 with it and turn my work. I'm going to go into that very first space and make 3 double crochets. So right there should be a space, your chain 1 space, 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and put 3 more double crochets back into that same space. Then to get to our next corner, we are not going to chain 1. We are just going to go right into that next chain 1 space and make 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and another 3 double crochets back into that same space. This is our repeat all the way around. At the end of your round, just slip stitch to your first stitch. I'm going to change my color back to my pink, and we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. In that very first space right down below, we're going to make 3 double crochets. In our corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1 and another 3 double crochets. And then there's a space right here. It should be above one of your first stitches. So we're going to make 3 double crochets into there, and the corners are going to be the same. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. This is the same pattern that we're going to repeat all the way around. These granny squares are going to be 4 rounds, but I'm going to use the join as you go method. So I'm going to leave the 4th round off until I'm ready to join my squares together. So after this round, you can cut your yarn and fasten off, because we will have to do the 4th round after we do another granny square. I just finished my first 3 round, and these are all going to be 4 round granny squares, but I'm doing the join as you go method like I said, so I can't do the 4th round yet. I'm going to make 3 more of these granny squares with variations of these 2 colors, and then I will show you what to do after that. Don't do the 4th round yet, just the 3rd round. You can do the 4th round if you are not going to do the join as you go method. Alright, I'm going to start the join as you go method. I have a detailed tutorial on my channel right now if you want to go check that out. I'll leave it in the cards above and the description box below. But I'm just going to join these together, the join as you go method, and I'll just do a time lapse of me doing it so you can see how it looks at the end. Now that all my squares are joined together, I'm going to start in the bottom corner right here and make 3 single crochets. Make sure you're picking up both sides of the fabric and then do single crochets all around, working 3 in each of the corners. Alright, so all I did was put single crochets all across the bottom. I left the top open because it's going to be a pouch, and then I attached my yarn to the side right here and just worked 7 rows of half double crochets. And then on my 7th row I just made a chain 4 so I could put a button on it to keep it attached. And all that's left to do is weave in your ends and sew on the button. This could also be used as a phone pouch, a mini purse, but it works great as a crochet bag, like to hold your hooks. You could put notepads, pens, pencils, all your crochet little things in here, pencils, pens. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time.